good, YouTube? It's Nick's Hope Savior, and I really don't know what to say, man. Um, I don't necessarily talk about stuff like this on my channel. But Tiny Lesnar, the one, uh, if you don't know who he is, he was famous for the Friday sequels. I think it was just the first one. He was a, neighborhood bully, terrorizing people, um, especially Craig and Day Day. I mean, Craig and Smokey. He lived a long life, Um, he had memorable he had other memorable scenes in the movie, taking, you know, the guy's chain, you know what I'm saying? And then Smokey be saying, man, that dude gonna cry in the car, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously, John Witherspoon, he also passed away. The grandpa of, Craig in the movie. He said that you fight with these, son. You fight with these, son. You don't need this. You know what I'm saying? Back in my day, we fight with these. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and you know, like at the end of the movie, y'all can see that he picked up a gun, and the DeeBo said, shoot me. You're not gonna shoot me. You a punk. You a punk." And then the girlfriend of Craig said, "Craig, don't do it, because if he shot him, he would have been facing a lot of years in prison." So, Greg, tossed the gun, and then he put his dukes up, and then that's when they jabbed, punches, but obviously Craig got the last blow, and then Smokey came, said, took his chain, and said, "You act the," and then obviously that was the end of the movie. But he had other great movies as well. One against Hulk Hogan in the movie, Rocky. He was in the other movies. Yeah, he was in the other movie called The Fifth Element. Uh, Bruce Willis and the girl who played Resident Evil. I forgot her name. But yeah, he didn't have really a big role in it, but he had some clips here and there. But the way that he died, obviously they said that it was due to COVID-19. He tested positive for it, and but obviously I guess the symptoms came back, and you know, obviously it was too much. Um, but he will be missed. I don't even think they're gonna, because obviously I think they was gonna do a remake, Black Friday 4, you know what I'm saying? There was in talking of doing it, you know what I'm saying? But now that he's passed away, because they was gonna have him have like a few roles in that movie, you know what I'm saying? Like they was gonna have him have a few scenes in the movie, you know what I'm saying? But now that he's gone, I mean, I don't even think they're gonna. I think they still will continue to do the movie, which I don't think they should. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just he wasn't the cornerstone of that franchise, but he had memorable moments in that whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Um, and after that, Friday after next, when the whole Christmas, sketch, with Stucky Fingers and him escaped through the door. I mean, escaped through the, no, escaped out of prison. And then obviously that's when, they escaped through. They escaped in, Craig's, granddad uh, car. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and then what I'm saying. So it was a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie. If y'all didn't have check it out, it's a pretty good movie. But I mean, he will be missed. To be honest with you, I don't even think. Sometimes I don't even think he died from COVID. To be honest with you, I know he was 62. You know what I'm saying? COVID attacks, people around our age range. You know what I'm saying? Like if you 28, 29, 30, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really matter how old you are because there was a few kids that died from that too this year. Uh, you know, so, it can attack anybody at any time. We don't know what it looks like. All we know is all we know is it's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man. To be honest with you, I don't really think he died from COVID. Um, you know, it could be. I mean, he could have died from COVID. He could have died from something else. You know what I'm saying? The autopsy didn't necessarily show anything. So, I mean, that's why it's important to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? Because a mask prevents all that. What I'm saying? Like, obviously, you could go through the little tiny holes. You know what I'm saying? So you could just patch them up with like tape and stuff like that. But I mean, it is what it is. But again, he will be missed. Um, I think they should just stop making the Friday movie altogether. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't be the same without him, and you adding a whole bunch of cast members that's just gonna mess it up even further. You know what I'm saying? I think Kevin Hart is supposed to be in it. Nicki Minaj is supposed to be in it, and this is not until next year. You know what I'm saying? So they're in the makes of doing it. Like I said again, they're in the makes of doing Friday 4 or whatever they're gonna call it. Like Coming to America. Kevin Hart was supposed to be in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, rest in peace, Tiny Leslie. You will be missed. And yeah, man. Um, I mean, we lost a lot of people in a short period of time, man. Kobe, King Von, FBG Duck, now Tiny Lesler. We lost that chick. I forgot her name. She was in the she was in that one movie with Halle Berry where they had to move into that rich white man's house. Yeah, she died too. I think she died from cancer, colon, whatever. I think she died from cancer, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, we lost a lot of people, man. We lost a lot of people, but at the same time, man, something to me just doesn't add up. Like how can four people die in a short? Like, think about it. King Von, Lesler, Tiny Lesler, FBG Duck, and Natalia. I think that was her name, Natalia. They all died in different, like they all fell like dominoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I mean, you could say it's You can say it's conspiracy theory. You could say it's Illuminati. You could say this. You could say that. But it's very strange when four people die in the same year. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think that you would probably have like one or two deaths. You know what I'm saying? But four people die. That's crazy. Barbara, that's really crazy. Um, and then they're gonna put it on the news that he or she died from this and that. You know what I'm saying? Just to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we fought. Well, actually, y'all, not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's going on. I know what's going on in the world, but y'all gonna eat it up because whatever the media throws out there, y'all just gonna eat it up and you know, think it's true. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they try to destroy DMX career, you know what I'm saying? Saying that he was a deadbeat dad, he didn't take care of his kids, he was a pothead, he was a junkie, this and that. Which obviously in the I believe he did an interview with Oprah's best friend, you know what I'm saying? I forgot her name. But he did an interview with him talking about his past and how why he felt like why he fell into that drug trap and stuff like that, and he got pissed off at her and just walked out in the scene, and he haven't seen his son over for 10 or 20 years and stuff like that. So they try to destroy DMX career, they try to destroy Dave Chappelle's career, but you see them, you know like sometimes you need that structure, you know what I'm saying? Because they could have easily destroyed DMX career, make him out to be a crazy person. Same thing with Dave Chappelle. They could have made him out to be a crazy person. But you know what? They needed that structure. You know what I'm saying? They needed that strength. You know what I'm saying? Because they felt weak. You know, like why did Dave Chappelle go back? Like Dave Chappelle had them on the ropes. DMX had them on the ropes. Now you see DMX a little bit chubby. You see Dave Chappelle a little bit like he wasn't necessarily himself, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. Crazy things going on in the world. But only God knows the answers. You know. I mean, you could think it's kind of odd that four people would die simultaneously in the same year. You know what I'm saying? But in the average life, you probably get like two deaths every year. You know what I'm saying? Probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. Like Barry White, Bernie Mac, you know, Rick James, James Brown. They all died in the same year simultaneously. Like it's crazy. Like the dude who played Chef in South Park. Like, come on. But anyways, like I said, man, rest in peace, to Tiny Lesler. He will be missed, like I said. If you were a fan of him, y'all could let me know what he actually died from. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.